Hi, I often watch a lot of side hustle related videos on YouTube, and I would like to share some of the interesting side hustle information that I have found through watching those videos. For a start, let's look at what I mean when I say side hustle. These hustles that I found need to have as steady a stream of possible income to be a real business. So, no surveys or gambling sites or crypto games. You should be able to conduct this side hustle using just your computer and nothing else. You might need to direct outsourcers to manufacture things for you, but otherwise, all you need is your laptop, a good internet connection, and possibly a few software subscriptions. The hustle needs to be doable even with a full-time job. I know this video is for retirees, but I also know that there are some people who are forced to retire that will still need a part-time job. Or maybe you want to build a backdoor for you to escape to eventually when the retirement hammer hits. The hustles in this video should get you up and running so that when, not if, you retire, you will have some source of income to back you up, and you can go full steam into that side hustle if you wish. This leads us to the next factor, which is that the side hustle has to be sustainable over the long run. There are many factors that lead to a sustainable side hustle, but some of these factors include your interests, your expertise, your risk appetite, your energy, and how the side hustle resonates with you. With these factors in mind, let's look at some of the side hustles I found that may be interesting to work on. Content creation is a vast catch-all term these days. And basically almost anything we do on the internet to try and earn money is a type of content creation. But in this section, I want to talk specifically about content that makes you money directly, like AdSense on YouTube. You could work on creating content to tell the world your stories, give advice on topics that you are an expert in, or use the content to drive specific traffic to your other side hustles. Content creation comes in many forms, but mainly using text for websites like medium.com, video for platforms like YouTube, or audio as in podcasts. The most obvious way to earn money from creating content is to try and get advertising revenue. This requires a large viewership, and some platforms even require you to qualify yourself before you can start earning money. For example, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to qualify for YouTube. So please like and subscribe to this channel. Platforms that pay us for the written word include Vocal.media and Medium.com. These sites basically let you write articles for them, and they will pay you a certain amount depending on who reads your articles. As for podcasts, YouTube Music and YouTube Podcasts use the same advertising monetization rules as the video versions. And Spotify does have advertising revenue for certain regions, so do check out the details before you start. All these methods require you to have a large viewing or listening durations, so be prepared to be hustling for a long time before seeing any advertising revenue. That being said, these platforms are also good for getting the word out on your business. For example, there are a lot of channels on YouTube which are just storage for companies' advertising campaigns. These videos don't just rack up the views for advertising revenue, but can be placed on storefronts, embedded into websites, sent to potential clients for them to see a proof of work, and other users. So being a content creator has many other ways of earning revenue other than just advertising dollars on your video. One honorable mention for content creation would be stock photography or stock video websites. If you are a photography or videography enthusiast who would like to make a small amount of money from your work, you can also consider posting photos or videos to stock photography websites. They will provide you with a fee whenever someone purchases your work for their creative projects. Affiliate marketing is basically introducing a product to your audience and getting a cut of the sales if someone in your audience buys with the affiliate link you have provided. One example of this is the link I have below for Entrepedia. Entrepedia is a website which has a lot of content on various topics. Not only can you learn a new skill from this content, you can also repackage and resell this content as your own. This is known as private label rights. And by getting into Entrepedia, you can sell any of the content they have created as your own. They have many guides and tools for you to learn how to create and market your products in the form of digital downloads or even courses, which we will cover later in this video. There are two main plans in the Master Library, the Lite version and the Pro version. One thing I like about the Pro version is the ability to request the creation of new products. Entrepedia can create these products specifically for your brand for a fee. But the most impressive thing I find about Entrepedia Master Library Pro is that it is constantly being updated with new courses and content for you to download. This also saves you time in creating content for your brand. If you click on the link in the description and buy using that link, I will receive a commission on that sale of the Master Library. That is how affiliate marketing works. Digital courses can come in many forms. It could be as simple as a PDF, as complicated as a website which has video courses, communities, video calls with the instructor, amongst other things. To use the example of Entrepedia above, we could take a document from a course they have already created for us, and if you are in the Master Library Pro version, there will be tools to help you customize your document to be a professional looking PDF so that you can put up for sale on perhaps your website or on other websites like Etsy. Just as with digital courses, digital downloads can come in many forms. The main difference between digital courses and digital downloads could be that some digital downloads could be items like checklists and calendars that you could sell on websites like Etsy. Or it could be a design for sticker templates which could be used in Canva. Print on demand is where we begin to need a bit more money above and beyond software subscriptions. There are websites out there like Printify or Redbubble which will help you to not just create and ship your product, but also list them for sale on their own marketplaces. However, print on demand usually requires you to pay for the product before it is created and shipped to your customer. This means that they will charge your credit card on file before any processing is done on their end. When it comes to financing such transactions, the money flow might be a little bit more complicated, but this is still a popular side hustle for many people. But you may be wondering what products we are talking about exactly. Some popular products include custom-made t-shirts, mugs, stickers, posters, and wall art. How this works is that you create your custom product on the print on demand website. For example, you create a custom t-shirt design on Printify and list the t-shirt for sale on a marketplace website like Etsy. People who buy the t-shirt on Etsy will have their order given to Printify, and after Printify charges you for the creation and shipping of the product, they will go ahead and make the t-shirt and send it out to your customer. The slight complication in finances happens when Etsy takes over 30 days to pay you for the t-shirts that you have sold. But Printify has already charged your card for the t-shirt that they have shipped to your customer. Dropshipping is similar to print on demand, except that the products you are selling could already be in stock and just needs to be shipped to your customer. When the customer places an order with you, the order gets sent to your supplier and your supplier will be in charge of getting the product delivered to your customer. You will not need to handle the product in any way. But like print on demand, you will need to consider financing it somehow. Perhaps you will need to buy ready stock or pay for warehousing, etc., depending on your agreement with your supplier. In conclusion, this is a brief glimpse of what is possible out there on the internet. Are there any side hustles which you know of that I have not covered? Do post them in the comments below. Remember, this is supposed to be a side hustle, not a 9 to 5. So try out all sorts of side hustles and see what sticks. There will be some that you might not like for certain reasons, but there will be some that resonate with you at different times in your life. Take your time to choose. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and consider watching my other videos here.